Today I'm going to show you how to turn the water back on at a house that has had its water turned off for the winter. This applies particularly to a house that has a well system. If you have municipal water, typically all you have to do is just turn on the valve. But this house has a well pump, so there is a little bit more involved. I'll show you what's going on with it right now. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is, I don't know which one is which. I gather it was off, but I don't know, so I'll leave them both ways so we'll know. And we'll come over here to the main breaker and put that on. But before we do, we'll make sure the water pump is off. I don't know how well you can see that. And the hot water is also off. So here we go. We're gonna throw 200 amps. Oh, we got juice. Yeah, there's a light on in the closet. There's a light on here and here. Beautiful. Okay, so now we have the power on, but I have not turned the well pump on yet. We gotta go under the house here and open a couple of valves and stuff. Something's gonna run out here. No, it looks like an aminal was in there, but that's okay. That's all right, that's not a problem. We got power back down here. Now, under the house, we have to turn on this valve because we shut that off in the winter time. Now over here, I did want to just look, and I want to make sure that this valve is shut, which it is. Everything else here looks okay and intact. Everything here is fine. This for the water heater has been shut off as well. That's nice and tight. And everything else is good. All we have to do is open that up. Now there is a shut off, but this house is not plumbed correctly for water to go into the water heater. There's no way to actually shut that because there's no shut off valve. Here's the cold water coming up, and it goes and tees right in. So there's no way to keep this, keep this off unless you kill this valve, which is okay, except that it's going to fill immediately as soon as we turn power on. So there's really nothing left to do except flip the switch and pray. So let's go do that. Okay, with that on, there's nothing left to do but flip the switch. If I see the lights dim, oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, I hear the water going. Now we gotta wait. It's gotta fill the tank. It's gonna spit and sputter and do all kinds of bad stuff. There's water flowing already. We gotta wait. Now it's gonna take a while because it's gotta fill, I don't know, 40, 50 gallons worth of hot water tank. We don't have a great pressure yet, but it's better than not having any. Oh, it looks like it's evening out a bit. Beautiful. Everything's coming up. Water's going down the drain. I'm going to shut the cold off. And that's whatever is in the line. We're waiting for the hot water tank to fill, like I said. Yeah, see, that's what we're going to get. Like I said, it's going to spit and sputter for a while, but this is why you leave the aerator out. If we put the cold back on, we should get water, which we do. So we'll just leave that off, and eventually we'll get water come back up, and that's really all there is to it. Okay, sounds like something's happening. Whoop! There he goes. Ah, and a nice steady stream. That means the hot water tank is filled. Beautiful. Let's turn the cold on. Now, of course, it goes wild because there's no aerator. Shut the hot. Nice steady stream. Maybe we'll look at the drain a little bit. Let's see what's going on with that. It could just be where the water is entering. Sometimes that does it. It could be clogged or something, but it is going down, so no worries. Oh, in fact, it's getting a little whirlpool now. So good. The kitchen sink looks good. We'll shut that off. It takes a few moments to peter out there. Bathroom, once again, we left the aerator out. That's the water in the kitchen you heard in the empty drain. Put the cold on it, it's going to sputter and all kinds of great stuff. And there's all that dirt. But it looks like we have a nice steady stream of water. We'll let that flush out for a little bit. See all the sediments and stuff like that in the line, which is again why you want to keep that aerator out, because otherwise it's going to be caught in there. This is maybe not up all the way. There we are. Much better. And we'll just flush this out. We'll go hot. Get that blown out. And once the aerator is back in, the sink won't be filling up like this either. Looks like the pump is cycling properly, so that's good. Looks like we got most of the air out of that. Thing is the toilet. Down in the bottom you can see the antifreeze, which I left there back in the fall. And the inside has the antifreeze right where I left it also. Nothing left to do but pop this and it should go. We have water. We'll let that fill up. Sounds pretty good to me. Filled right up and shut off, just what we need. Now all that foamy stuff is the antifreeze that we put in here. Well, it's flush now. You can see it put water into the bowl like it's supposed to. And just a couple flushes and it'll be nice and clear once again. Tub is next, and almost last actually. Really we're just going to put it on. That's some remnants of antifreeze there, which is fine. Hold first, you can see all the dirt and the water there, which again, you just got to run it and they'll come out. Hot is running a little slow, but it's working. This faucet was always a little wonky because it actually stops right there, and it's not supposed to. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but that's how it's always been. So we'll leave that run, but otherwise looks like a success. I'll pull that up. That's squirting out. Looks like we're in business. Looks like everything was a success. All you have to do now is kick back on your water heater. Again, here the water heater is electric, so it's a matter of just flipping the breaker, and within an hour or so you should have hot water. That's really it. Nothing to opening the house up to put the water back on. It really just came on as if it were shut off yesterday. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.